Hello everybody, David here from Market Appraisal and welcome back to the channel. Now this video will be the first of a 3-part video series all about helping you to navigate the property market and in particular utilizing the property portals in your search. Now both Rightmove, Zoopla and On the Market all have great tools and technology built into them that enable you to really refine your search and enable you to find the perfect property much more quickly and easily than ever before. But I'd say over the years, I've dealt with thousands of people looking to buy or rent. And when I ask them, have they got their property alerts set up with the portals? I'd say a good percentage, the majority, haven't set that up and don't know what I'm talking about. So hence these videos will hopefully give you the insights, a little bit of an overview that you can utilize these tools to help you in your search. So without further ado, what we're going to look at today is how to harness the power of Rightmove in particular and the tools that it has available that many people don't know about. And this is all completely free as well. So what I'll do is share my screen with you and show you, firstly, what Rightmove offers with the My Rightmove account. Now, all of this information is available in their Rightmove Help Center, and I just thought this would be handy to give you a bit of an overview. The account that you can set up really easily with just an email address, you set a password, and that's it. And then from that moment on, if you log in every time you're on Rightmove, so whether that's on the app or on the desktop version like what we'll look at today, you can then save anything that you're doing whilst on Rightmove. So you can save your searches, you can set up alerts to notify you of new and reduced properties, you can save your favorite properties and create lists, a short list, you can create lists for different areas. You can view and manage your sent inquiries, and you can also view and manage your track properties. And that is something really cool that we'll get onto as to how you can track a property. So in this help center, this is really handy. There's more information on the My Rightmove going into more detail about how the alerts and searches work. You can draw areas. I'll show you how to do that and how that can narrow down the area just to the specific places that you're really interested in. The other thing to bear in mind if you're an investor is there's an element of an investor news that you can sign up to, and that is really handy. It gives you investment data, gives you insight into values of property from an investment perspective. So that is a really good tool that Rightmove offers, again, completely free of charge. You just need to create an account and select that option. So if we now have a look at, if I switch over to the Rightmove main website, and we'll take a look at how you set the account up and then have a play around in the website itself. So if this is where I'm already logged into My Rightmove, I'll quickly sign out just to show you how simple the process is. So when you're on the main web page, all you've got to look for is the sign in at the top. You enter an email address, which I've already set up. You type a password and then sign in. And if you make sure that you're always signed in, even if you're just using the app on your phone, what it will do then is keep updating all your preferences and your search criteria, and the things that you save will all drop into this My Rightmove account. Now you'll see as soon as you log in, you've got this handy quick menu just to get to those areas. But if you actually just click on View My Rightmove, you get this really intuitive dashboard. Now, this just makes it dead easy to be able to see everything that you're currently doing on the portal. You can even get an instant valuation if you're looking to get that for your current home. You can see any inquiries that you've sent through Rightmove. So again, I've experienced this from an agent perspective where people will inquire with numerous properties, with numerous different agents in lots of different areas. And then when you ring them up about their inquiry, they have no idea which property you're talking about because they've got no way of managing their inquiries and what they're inquiring about. So this is a really handy tool to keep on top of the things that you're inquiring for. You can obviously save properties. You can track properties, which will be really interesting when I show you that. And you can obviously do search areas where you can draw the area and then save those as well. It'll keep a log of any searches that you do in terms of the filters and things. So let's have a little play around, and hopefully this will make it a little bit easier for you to understand. So if I just look as if we're buying a property initially, I'll just type in a postcode. I'll do a 3-mile radius. We're going to look at flats and apartments because this is in a city centre. We can look at anything in the last 14 days that's come to the market. Let's just say up to 200,000 and a minimum of 2 bedrooms. Click search. Right, now with that filter that I've just set up, I've got 56 results. Straight away, you'll see these icons here. I can now save that search, and I can also create an alert for that search. Now that alert will mean that if anything comes onto the market in that area within the 3-mile radius with those parameters of up to 200,000, at least 2 beds, I will get an email with that particular property in it. Now, the thing to bear in mind, particularly with Rightmove, is that all of the agents' CRMs have a real-time feed. So when they click that property live, it goes straight to Rightmove, and then Rightmove emails that straight out to anybody that has these alerts set up. So in really fast-paced, high-demand areas where it's very competitive to get a property, these are essential alerts to set up because you'll be one of the first to know about it, the first to be able to inquire about it, and then be able to view and put an offer forward quickly. So I'll click to set up that alert. You can see there that you can set it up to be instantly, that you're notified the instant it comes onto the market. You can have daily notifications every 3 days, every 7 days, or don't update me at all. Now, obviously, depending on the demand in your area, every 7 days, you may miss out on critical properties. So just bear that in mind. So I'll keep this one as instantly, create the alert. Now, if I'm scrolling through these, and there's a particular property I really like the look of. So let's just click on one here. I like the look of that. The heart button there, at any point, I can click that and I can save that property now back into my Rightmove. I can also add it to a list and create a list. So I can type anything in here. It gives me suggestions for lists that you might want to create, properties I've contacted, good locations, up to 200,000. I'm going to call this one my shortlist. Create the list, and that's now popped that into the list. I can go back to the search results, and any particular properties I really like the look of again, I can click on it, I can click save. And I can add it to my shortlist. And there we go. So at any point, you'll notice up in the top right here is your My Rightmove. Clicking back in there and going to your dashboard, you'll now start to see that it starts to populate with the searches that you've carried out. It's saved your properties and it's saved your lists as a shortlist. So now you're starting to really utilize this, and you've also got that alert set up. Now, a really interesting tool is the draw a search area. So let's say I could pick any area. I don't particularly want to be too close to Manchester city centre. So I want to be in, let's just say, this particular area here. And all I do is keep clicking, join it up, click view properties, and now all of a sudden it's showing me on a map where all these properties are. So if in particular I'm looking at a certain housing estate within that area that would be my preference, I can drill down and select the properties at any point. I can click on it, I can see a summary of it, and then I can also click here and see them as a list view. So all those properties in that area are now coming through as a list. So if I click back to edit that area at any point, I can see it, I can edit it, I can just pull these out if I need to. And then I can also give this a name and save that area. So now, at any point, I can also create an alert. I'd like an instant alert if anything pops up in that area. So I now have all of that set up to alert me for that particular area. Go back to my Rightmove. And if I view that in my dashboard, you can now see that I've got my recent Manchester home search. And I've now got my drawn area saved, and I can view those properties at any point. So these are the handy bits that are great for just searching what's on the market and then setting up those alerts for anything new coming to the market. Now, another really handy tool is the find a property to track. So let's say you really like a particular building, an apartment. Let's just look at this postcode in Nottingham. I can look at a specific building. So this building here, I could look at a particular apartment. Let's just say I know there's a really nice penthouse apartment. I'd be really interested if that ever came up on the market, or what its value would be or something. If you're the homeowner, you can click yes. This then gives you even more access to data and also allows you the ability to obviously get an agent to value the property up to date. But if you're not the homeowner, but let's just say you're interested in buying it or even interested in renting it, you can select any of these, click continue, and now it's giving you information and insights that you're not always going to have access to just through the agent's marketing. So you can see now that this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom flat, 45 square meters, leasehold, when it was built, a rough estimate from Rightmove's data as to what it should be worth, an approximate range there, and then the data from when it was last sold. Now, this property isn't on the market. It's an address that you've picked because you particularly want to be in that building or that area. But now you have information on it. You can set email alerts and track that property so that if anything changed, and let's say the value goes up or down, you're alerted to it. So again, a great, really handy tool for navigating the market. So there we go. That gives you a real good overview of the tools and tips and what the technology can actually offer you in the back end of Rightmove. And again, this is completely free. Just an email address and set a password. And then when you go into your My Rightmove, just make sure you log in, whether you're using the app on your phone or on a desktop, and it helps you to keep track of everything, but gives you access to all of the information that you need as well to make a really informed decision. The big upside is that you can get instant property alerts. That means you get ahead of the market in those high demand, fast-paced areas. So I hope this quick overview gives you all the information you need to give it a try. The best way to do it is just to get stuck in, log in, have a play around with it, and then hopefully those alerts and the things that you set up help you to navigate the market much quicker, more easily, and hopefully find that perfect home in the best and quickest possible way. So hope this has been helpful for you. The next video, we'll look into the back end of Zoopla and see what functionality and tools they've got to help you. Have a play around with it. Let me know in the comments what you think, how you get on with it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.